How do you solve this? Pag-usapan natin yan sa video na ito.
This video is brought to you by the Team Leica online review program. More about this later.
Hi there, my name is Laika. This is Hailey, and welcome to Team Laika, where we try to help you prepare better for your next exam. And dahil may mga English questions sa maraming iba't ibang exam, including the civil service exam, licensure exam for teachers, college entrance test, at marami pang iba, this topic, I feel, is something na makakatulong sa inyo. And whether you're taking an exam or just trying to learn new things, this is the channel for you. Now, we're going to talk about good prepositions. By that, I mean prepositions that follow the word good. And we're going to list some of the more common ones, talk about their meanings, kailan sila ginagamit, and then hopefully, sa dulo, dahil may quick quiz tayo, malalaman ninyo if natutuhan nyo talaga kung ano ibig sabihin nila by choosing the best one to use. Stick around kasi may explainer din naman mamaya to talk about the correct answer. And if magsistay si Hailey hanggang dulo, we'll find out later. Pero promise, hindi man siya nakangiti ngayon, choice niya ito. Sleeping time muna. Anyway, let's jump right in. The first one is good at. Now, we say that we're good at something if we are pertaining to yung skill level, no? Yung level ng skill or ng ability ng isang person na mag-engage sa isang subject or an activity. You are good at something if mahusay ka doon. Hindi mabuti, mahusay. Yung maliit na detail na yan ay importante hanggang mamaya. Now, if you want to use it in a sentence, pwede natin sabihin, Martha has always been blank math. Now, dahil ang math ay subject, and it talks about Martha's ability, kung gaano siya kahusay doon sa subject na yon, we say Martha is good at math. Okay? So, at, ability. Now, next, we have good with. Honestly, maraming tao na pagbabaliktad ito doon sa good at. But in good with is actually about a person's ability to handle something or someone. May pagkakahawig kasi if you're good at math, you're good with numbers. Pero what you have to understand is that math is the subject, numbers ay yung hinahandle mo if magaling ka or mahusay ka sa math. A sentence would be something like this. Peter was amazed to see that Nika was blank kids. Ano ba yung ginagawa ni Nika? Nag-handle siya ng kids, so good with kids. Peter was amazed to see that Nika was good with kids. Kids is not a topic, it's not an ability or a skill set. These are people na hinahandle ni Nika. Manipis yung pagkakaiba pero kaya niyan. Next, good in. A person is good in something kung siya ay magaling sa isang sitwasyon. Imagine this, di ba we use the word in kapag nasa loob ka ng isang lugar, in a room, in the car? So you are also in a situation. Nandun sa area na kinalalagyan ang focus. Hindi sa ability, hindi sa in-handle, sa sitwasyon. For example, Gary keeps his cool. That makes him blank a crisis. Good in a crisis. Kasi a crisis is a situation. Again, yung performance niya, hindi dun sa skill mismo, pero dun sa pagkakataon na yon or sa sitwasyon na yon. Next, we have good for. If you're good for something, ibig sabihin, ikaw ay mabuti sa kanyang kalusugan, may positive benefit or effect doon sa tao na pinag-uusapan dito. Dito ko na isisingit na yung good for, ibig sabihin sa konteksto ng pera, if you're good for something doon, ibig sabihin naman, kaya mong magbayad. You're good for it. Kaya mong ituloy or pangatawanan yung paghiram or pag-utang mo ng pera or yung pagtupad mo ng pangako. Pero generally, good for is about benefit. So, for example, try to sleep early, that's blank your brain. That's good for your brain. Ito ay may positive effect or benefit sa iyong brain. At for example, having Hailey has been good for my health. Happy ka na? Happy na siya kasi nahanap niya na kung nasan yung camera. Next, good to. Good to kung ikaw ay mabuti sa isang tao o sa grupo ng mga tao. It's used to talk about how a person behaves or acts towards someone. Hindi na sa sitwasyon, yung good in kasi yon, pero dun sa tao, sa mga nakakahalubilo, sa mga nakakasama niya. For example, JB was a tough boss, but he was always good to me. Palagi siyang mabuti sa akin. Again, hindi sa sitwasyon, hindi sa lugar, hindi sa activity, kundi doon sa mga tao na nakakasama. Good to. May exceptions dito, gaya ng if a fruit is good to eat, ibig sabihin, mabuti siyang kainin. Pero kung iisipin mo rin naman, a fruit that is good to eat is good to the person eating it. Maybe that's a better way to remember things. Next, we have good about. And yung good about is used to describe what one feels about something. If someone feels good about something, someone doesn't feel good about something. For example, it's risky, but Eddie feels good about his decision. So again, feeling, if you feel good about something. I guess Haley feels good about sleeping on my table. Narinig ba yung hilik? Alright, so those are the 6 good plus prepositions na phrases na pinag-usapan natin ngayon. It's time for your quick quiz, and all you have to do is to choose kung ano yung best na gamitin sa sitwasyon. If you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Sabi dito, Lucy has always been blank solving problems. Now, dahil we're talking about solving problems, something na ginagawa niya, it means na ang magandang sabihin is that Lucy has always been good at solving problems. Ano yung activity? Ano yung skill? Ano yung topic? Solving problems. Next, she's also blank people. Now, this is tricky kasi kung tutusin, pwede rin na good to people. Mabuti siya sa mga tao. Pero yun ba talagang gusto nating sabihin sa sentence na ito? If we're talking about looking for the best answer, ang pinag-uusapan ay yung kakayahan ni Lucy. Kakayahan ni Lucy sa pag-handle ng mga tao. So, she's also good with people. Good with people, ito pa yung next na context clue natin. Finding the balance between doing one and doing another sa kanila. So, ibig sabihin, again, hindi siya mabuti lamang sa mga tao. Mahusay siya na malaman kung anong gagawin sa kanila. So, good when it comes to handling people. If you're having fun learning sa lesson na ito, you have way more if you join the online review program. It's a 10-week program designed for people taking aptitude tests like the civil service exam. This program started back in 2017 and has since helped so many people pass their tests. People from all walks of life, across multiple generations, iba't ibang edad, iba't ibang pinanggalingan. And we cover not just yung fundamentals when it comes to the topics ng math, language, analytical reasoning, logic, at marami pang iba, kung hindi pati yung mga super secret, exclusive tips, tricks, and techniques that I teach exclusively doon sa mga estudyante ng program na ito. The 10-week program includes a diagnostic exam in the beginning, a mock exam towards the end, and every week you have a pre-test, a post-test, as well as multiple online learning experiences where you study the concept and then apply it right away sa isang quiz para siguradong hindi mo makalimutan yung mga natutuhan mo. So if you're taking an exam really soon and you want more resources, message us on our Facebook page, m.me/teamlaika, to figure out if you can join our next batch of students. Sa lahat ng mga nag-enroll din, maraming salamat sa inyo. Alam niyo na yan, you help me help more people by joining this program, by buying the review books, and by supporting our channel. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Now back to the video. Next, finding the balance between being blank, them, and doing what's blank, them. So, being good to them, as in pagiging mabuti sa kanila, and doing or paggawa ng kung ano ang mabuti para sa kanila. Good for them. Next, her experience as a crisis volunteer has made her blank high-pressure situations. Nandun na yung clue word natin na situations. Ang pinag-uusapan ay good in high-pressure situations. This trait is particularly blank her career as a social worker. So, itong pagiging mahusay niya sa crisis situations o sa loob ng crisis situations ay maganda para sa kanyang career as a social worker. It's good for her career. Dito naman tayo sa susunod. She's always blank her colleagues and clients. So she's always good to her colleagues and clients. Mabuti siya sa kanila bilang tao. This time, not about handling them, but about yung character niya sa kanila. And what's even better is that she feels blank the work she does. She feels good about the work she does, taking pride in knowing that it makes a positive impact. Alright, so ilan ang naging tama ninyong sagot? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that bell icon. We have more videos coming up. At dito sa Team Laika, 7 o'clock is Learn O'Clock. So kung gusto nyo sumama sa mga live stream aerial sessions natin, don't forget to set your alarm for 7 p.m. para makasama kayo sa ating online chikahan, tanungan, turuan pagdating sa Learn with Laika. Okay? Now, that's it muna for now. We have more videos coming up. Pero kung bitin kayo, we have lessons right here that you can click on. And as we always say sa channel na to, never stop learning. Adja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in the next video and bye for now. Anak, magbabay ka na sa kanila. Bye! Haley is good for me. Haley is good to me. Haley is good with Harper. And Haley is a good girl. Right? Okay. Let's go.